Hey everybody, welcome to my cash stuffing for what I call the first week of October. I know we're still in September, but I get paid the last Friday of every month, and to me this is the first week of my October pay stroke week stuffing and all that good stuff. So that's why I'm sort of in October mode already. This is the second time I've started this entire video because I'm so frazzled today. I'm doing a lot of renovations or preparations for renovations, and so nothing's in the right space. So I've had to move all of my planner and cash stuffing stuff into my bedroom, and I'm trying to get the area correct and find all the bits and pieces that I need. So forgive me in advance for any kerfuffles that may occur during this. Most of it I have planned out, but some of it I don't. So I'm just going to see where I go. I'm just going to have a wee seat now and let's get started. So the first thing is taking out all my money from my purse. I should have £90 here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. It is spread across all the different categories. Some of it I have used, some of it I'm going to be putting back in to the relevant categories as well. So I'm going to get started on that immediately. And then whatever is left over will go back into the pot and we'll use that for savings challenges and whatever. So I used 35 of my groceries this week. So I'm going to put that money back in. I want to keep it at 60 each week just to see how I go. And then if I obviously need to reduce or add to it consistently over time, I'll get a sense of where that is. Normally I just use it, obviously my card, so going back to being a cash only user, I'm still finding my feet, as it were. So 60 into that, and I've already made some of the updates so I know what I need to add in. Nothing is going back in, or 30 is going back into that, but I'm not adding to petrol this week because I haven't used the car. Household, this is where I used the unplanned from last week. So I had 10, I had to add 15 from unplanned, and then I spent all that. So I'm going to add 15 back in. Fun money, I had 20 and I'll keep 20 in there. Coffee, I had 10 and I'm going to keep 10 in there, and I'll change these down into the relevant things. And then I had only 5 left in unplanned, so I'm adding 10, so there should be 15 going into unplanned, and that should make 150. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So let me just take 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, pop that back in just so that I can, so that should be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 150. Okay, so that's that for this week's spendings. That'll go in there, and that completes my Saffiano. Okay. Don't know why that 20's there, but we'll worry about that. So I should have 600, I think. Oh, don't know now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, plus the difference of 60 between the 150, which is now in here, and the 90 I took out makes the 600. Okay, that works. That math does work. Okay. I should have counted this before I did the grocery one, but that's all right. Well, we're learning. We're still learning, folks. We're still, you know, there's a memory muscle and there's an art form to cash stuffing, and I don't always have it right. So, oh, and what I took out in coinage from my purse earlier is 5 1s and 2 50p's, and there was 89 pence that I had in change, which I'll show you what I'm using to hold to. So I found these online, and I've already added 89p from the penny saver into this. So this, I did it off camera so it wouldn't be too noisy, but I've got this lovely huge big cookie jar, which I think is gorgeous. I've got a whole stack of them, so I'm going to have fun with those, and that's what I'm going to use to hold all my shrapnel, as it were. So let me just pop that aside. Okay, we're back on track. Okay, so we've got 540 now that we're going to play with. We've done all the purse stuff. So let's go into my monthlies, and we'll start with budgeting fun, which is getting 20. So that should then be 40 that is in here. 20, 40 into budgeting fun. I mean, in theory, I should take all of this out because I have spent so much this week. In fact, I'm going to take 20 out. No, I'll do that from next week. I'm going to take I'll probably take that out next week, but I have spent it, so I shouldn't really have it in there. James isn't getting anything. He was going to get 10, but I already gave him that digitally, so he doesn't get that again. Car wash isn't getting anything. Windows is getting 5. So we'll take that 5 out. We'll put 10 in, and that should say 10, correct. Haircut, I'm adding 5. So that'll be 45 in there. Dentist isn't getting anything. I'm actually going to be using all that on Monday, so that actually is going to come out, but I'll do that offline. And medical is getting 40, and that should then be 200 that is in here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. That's 200. Boiler service is getting 20. And I got a fun little boiler service from Budget Saving Queen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, each one's going to be a tenner. So that'll be 150. Each one is 10. So I'm adding 20 to that. So I should have 70 now, I believe. Let me just double check. 70. So that's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so that's 70 in there, and I will just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, nearly halfway. Wafty, wafty. Wafty, waft. Okay, so that's that. And then travel card is getting a £5. So I've got 15 in there. So I will put 20 in. And that should have 20. Okay. Whew. Right, we're getting there. Alrighty. Oh, I'm so frazzled. I haven't eaten today either. I am absolutely starving. I've been trying to clear out my entire office so that I can move my entire ground floor furniture. Well, not all the furniture. I haven't got really very much furniture in there because it was waiting for renovations anyway. But I've got a lot of stuff that needs to come into there and some pieces of furniture. So all day I've been just using the opportunity to move everything out of there, but also declutter it, and being very, very ruthless about, decluttering. And it's just been such a stressful day. So eating out, I am actually going to take out this 20 because we're going to have a takeaway. So that'll go back to bank. So there's no longer anything in eating out. Birthdays isn't getting anything, and events isn't getting anything. Okay, so that's that one done. And I have a back-to-bank system as well. So I always have £100 in float. So that is money, and I have coins in float as well. Where do I have that? Somewhere. Oh, put it up here. So I've got float money. So I got £20 of coins so that I can, you know, change things up for challenges and stuff. And then I've got another 80 in here. So there should always, between the two of these, always be £100 of float, just to give me some flexibility. And then I also have a back-to-bank one. So that's £20 going back to bank for eating out. I'll just mark that, and I'll pop that there for later. Okay, so the next one is antivirus and all my subscriptions. Now this is the other one. I've just paid for my Prime, and again, it was all set up before I started coming back to cash stuffing. So it's gone. And I only had £20 in there, but I am going to take it out and put that back to bank as well. So I'm going to be starting from next week or month, stuffing all that again. So let me put that 20 in the back to bank stash. And that's the only thing that's going in here. Okay, and I'll start stuffing all those properly next week as well, I think. Okay, now we've got Christmas. Okay, so there's a few things getting stuffed in here. We've got £20 going into food. And I don't know how many I'm going to be cooking, or even if I'm going to be cooking this year. I might be going back down to Mum's, just because I don't know how far the renovations will get done. If the renovations are all completed, I'd love to have Christmas dinner. 20, 40, 60, let me check. Yeah, in the house, but I mean, it's not going to be a big one. It's just going to be either me, Mum and James, or me, Mum, James and his girlfriend. So it's never going to be a big, huge affair anyway. 40 going into gift fund. 20, 40. And I should have 110 in here now. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. And I'm going to use some of those English pound notes, move those into travel at some points, because sometimes when you go to London, they can be a bit funny about using Irish money, even though it's not Irish. Right, PJs and board games is getting 10, so I've got 40 in there, and that's getting 10. And miscellaneous, hang on, why did I do that? Yeah, miscellaneous, oh, that's right, because I've forgotten to write on it, miscellaneous. Yes, is getting a first stuff of 50, 20, 40, 50. Now that is likely to be for things like Christmas wear. You know, if I am having Christmas in the house, you know, I want to have a few decorations or, you know, Christmassy bits and bobs and stuff. I'm just checking the time, 14 minutes. Okay, let me get a skinny on. And then that's all that's going to go into Christmas. Then travel. Okay, so I'm putting 100 into 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's 2 trips that I'm doing, so I'm building this up as much as I can. Should be 300 in there now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3. Okay, great. Then only other thing I'm doing is putting 25 into transfers. So that'll be 75 in there. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5. And that's for trains and taxis and stuff like that. Okay. Then next one is, am I putting anything in the house to home? Probably not at this point. Sorry, that's why it was at the end. I don't know why I tried to do that out of order. Okay, so then I've got sinking funds. So I'm not going to start with this yet. I'm going to start with my mini challenges. And I've got my little 50p. Is that the one I'm doing? No, what am I doing? Oh, I've got my 50p one on here. Yes, 50p per snowflake, and I've got 2 snowflakes to cover in there. So 1, 2. That's that one done. And then here I've got 5. I think I'll just do fluff. I might not do one until I see what I'm doing with the other challenges, so I might come back to that one. And this one's from Budgeting Bonkers. And I have a great surprise hopefully coming from Budgeting Bonkers very soon. Again, I'm paying for it myself, but she's, number one, she's doing a subscription. She's starting a subscription. Check her out, Etsy, Budgeting Bonkers. I've subscribed, 3-month or 6-month subscription, and I think it's £14 for 3 months, £28 for 6 months, and you get 3 cards per month. And if you sign up before the 1st of October, you get an extra bonus. So check her out, Budgeting Bonkers, new subscription service for savings challenges. You get 3 a month, and £14 for 3 months subscription, £28 for 6 months subscription, and sign up by the 1st of October and you get a bonus. And I've done that. Again, I'm not sponsored by her or anything. I just love her stuff. So what she's doing for me is, she said, she's going to try this, trial this, but would I be a guinea pig to have a custom made binder? And that is with choosing the color and the style of my binder and any decorations, and then about 8 to 10 inserts inside that, which I can name anything I want, and the design of it and the font and everything, and she will make that for me. So I've done this sort of like, I'm trying to do like a retirement binder. It's a bucket list stroke retirement one, so it'll be a big savings amount, but it'll also be things that I want to save up to do, like going to the Fat Duck, or going to the theatre, or buying a telescope for when I retire, and all those sorts of things. Now, quite a way away from retirement, but it'll be a very, very long-term thing. So it's not going to get stuffed every week. It's not going to even get stuffed every month. But it'll be done periodically over the next number of years to make sure that, I'm thinking about those things. So that's that. So check her out, Budgeting Bonkers on Etsy. And check out her new subscription as well. And I'll show you the custom binder when we get there. So what have I got? Oh gosh, what have I got left? 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Is that 200? Yeah, 200. Okay, right. I'm not going to put it all into here, so I think I might put it into my From House to Home as well. And all these mini-ish challenges will feed into my big 10k mortgage fund. Okay, so let's cover off the last 20 on this and add 20 in. So that's 20 in there, and that should be 105, 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. That's going in there. What other one? This is a slightly bigger one as well. And I'll put £50 into this one. Try and cover off all the bigger ones. So that is another 50. So 150, 170, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 170. Okay. Otherwise, I'll be here all week trying to fit 200 quid into the smaller savings challenges. Okay, let's do that then. That's that done. I didn't think I was going to do that, but I will. Right, this is the fun one. Sync the savings. Want to do this? This is a new one I got. And I showed you on my unboxing one, but I did it. I did one. I scrubbed off one. So the idea is, you know, there are 4 ships and 3 sharks, and I don't know how much they're worth because I haven't uncovered it yet, and because it's still a little surprise. But if you get just a splash, the blank ones, then I'm putting £1 in instead of just, you know, keeping it. So I've only got £1 in there instead of just, you know, keeping it blank. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go up here. Oh, this is a bomb. So does that mean then it's 1 in my bomb? Does that, because it doesn't say bombs. So that must be the amount you do. Sorry, I'm just doing that slightly off camera there. Right, so it must mean then. Oh, and look what I have. Yes, because I'm a sheep and I have to have the same as everybody else. I've got my little vacuum. Isn't that cute? Right, anyway. So that's 1 going in. And then I'll do another one. Oh, does that mean then I've sunk it? Hang on. No. Okay, let's do this. Oh, God. Careful what you wish for, Natalie. There's a 9. Okay, so now we're knowing what we are. So if you hit a bomb, you pay the amount. Right, so, well, that's 10 then going in. So I'll take that £1 back. Okay, that'll do me for now. So I should have 11 in 10. So 9, 10, and then a splash I'm still calling a 1. So that's 11, and there's 11 there. Okay, great. So that's that one. Fun, fun, fun. Let's see. Oh, I've got to do my London one because that's coming up very imminently. Let's tidy up the wee area. Okay, let's see. Each one is a 5 or 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70 so far. So let's put in 20 and cover off another 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, I'm not even trying to be neat. 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, 90. Yes. Okay. 90. I might have to put more of that in at some point, but it'll do. Right, so that's that. What have I got left? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, still got 100. Oh, I'll set this aside for now because I want to do Heaven and Hell. And this is the Budgeting with Ira and Iris Budgets collab. So I did 1 and I got a flippin' devil on the first try. So there's 15 in there, hopefully. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's 15 in there. So let's try it again. Oh, for goodness sake, is there going to be 15 quid on each of these? Okay, that's another 15 quid going into that. So let me just, oh, hang on, it should be a 15, not a, I've got these all in the wrong bucket. Right, okay. So that should be 30, and I'll keep 10 and put 20 in. Okay, that gives me a bit more flexibility. So that is the budgeting with Ira and Iris Budgets Heaven and Hell collab. Then I wanted to, oh my God, these are the cutest things in the universe. From the Housewife Budgets, these gnomes are freaking adorable. I don't think I've started them yet, so I'm going to do them first time. So let me just shuffle them. And the thing about it is, even when all the scratch offs are done, you can still just, you know, pick a card, any card, and I'm going to use this one, and then I'm going to see what this is. I have no idea what level of amounts these are. £9. Right. I'm going to get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a fiver. So that will be 9 going into that. And see, this is the reason why I'm not sure if I like scratch off ones or not, because they're a bit messy. Okay, so that's that one, and date 9/28, and there was 9 going into that. That's that one done. And what have I got left? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay. Let's just, because I'm starting to get a headache now. Let's see. Okay, let's put, oh, if you hear banging, that's my son upstairs. I've got 20 in here. I'm going to put another 20 into this one. So that is 15 and 5. So that will be 40 going in there. And I'm going to do bangers and cash. And it's £5 a little tootsie. So I'm going to put in 20.